Her eyes shimmered. You don't deserve this, Daniel. You've only ever been good to her. Her words lingered long after she left, echoing through the quiet house. I sat staring at the door, the sound of the rain swelling outside. I wasn't sure if I believed her or if this was some cruel misunderstanding. But beneath the confusion and ache, something colder began to settle. A strange clarity, steady and sharp. Something had shifted tonight. Not just my faith in Emma, but something deeper. Something I couldn't unfeel. I didn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, her face flickered. Emma's smile, the way she'd curl against me on the couch, the sound of her laugh when I said something dumb. Once those moments felt warm. Now they felt like ghosts of another life. By morning, doubt was gone. I walked into her office and opened her laptop, the one she guarded like a diary. She'd left it behind, thinking I'd never touch it. She was right until last night. My hands shook as I typed her password, our wedding date. It still worked. Her inbox opened, and the truth was waiting. Flights, hotel confirmations, messages with Derek, short, coded exchanges that hadn't bothered with subtlety in weeks. Lines like "can't wait to feel your hands" again burned through me. Amazing how fast love becomes something unrecognizable. The woman who once cried in my arms at her mother's funeral was now making weekend plans with another man. I sat there, letting it all settle. No rage, no shouting, just an eerie stillness. Sometimes silence is the only language betrayal understands. By noon, I knew what to do. I pulled down the box where we kept our papers, mortgage, accounts, car titles. I sorted mine from hers, placed hers in a folder, and set it on the kitchen counter. On top, I laid her wedding ring box, still lined with that pale blue velvet from the day I proposed. Then I packed. Not like in movies, no chaos, no tears. Just method. A few shirts, jeans, my watch, a photo of Dad. I didn't need more. At 2:14 p.m., my phone buzzed. A text. Landed safely. Long drive ahead. I'll call tonight. Love you. I stared at it for a while. The lie was so casual it almost made me laugh. I typed back. Take your time. I'll be here. Senate slid the phone into my pocket and walked out. For the first time in years, I felt no guilt thinking about myself. 3 days later, I sat in a quiet cafe by the lake, sipping coffee when Rachel called. I hadn't heard from her since that night. Daniel? Her voice was soft, careful. She's back. Been asking if I've seen you. I smiled faintly. And what did you say? That you deserve better than lies. Silence lingered on the line. Then she whispered, she doesn't know, does she? Not yet, I said. Some truths need their own time. I ended the call, finished my coffee, and walked down to the water. The air was cool, sunlight glinting on the lake. I thought about everything, the love, the betrayal, the slow unraveling that led here. Endings aren't always explosions. Sometimes they come quietly, with a knock at the door or a message that changes everything. That evening, I drove home. Her car sat in the driveway, lights glowing inside. She was on the couch scrolling her phone. When she saw me, she smiled like nothing had happened. Hey, she said. You're back early. I didn't reply. I just set the folder and ring box on the table. Her smile faded. What's this? I met her eyes. Proof I'm done pretending. Her lips parted, but no words came. For the first time, she looked small, uncertain. Daniel, you made your choices, I said quietly. I'm just accepting them. Rain had started again, soft and endless. It felt right, a quiet wash over something long
Dead.
I turned toward the door.
You'll
Find what you need in there, the house, the accounts, all of it. I'm not fighting for something that stopped existing long ago. She didn't chase me,
didn't cry.
maybe. That was the truth at last, she didn't care enough to try. The cold air hit me as I stepped outside, sharp but clean. The pain was still there, but beneath it was something steadier.
Peace.
Not joy. Not yet, but peace. Rachel was right that
Night.
I didn't deserve this. But maybe I deserved what comes next. A life without lies, without pretending, without the ache of being unseen.
I
Walked to my car, started the engine, and drove into a silence that no longer hurt. Because sometimes losing someone isn't the tragedy. The real tragedy is how long you stayed after love was gone.